Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome to another pick a card reading from Astral Luck, and I hope you are having a good day so far. So, what I'm doing today is to try to find what kind of message your lover wants to send to you. It's a love message. It's a romantic message if I have to be more precise. So, without wasting any time, let's get into it. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you need more time to decide, you probably can pause the video and decide which pile attracts you. So let's move to pile 1. So the very first message or the energy that is governing the communication or your lover's reaction is the community, what the community is feeling about both of you, what the community, the people around you are talking about both of you, whether it's in your what your parents, your neighborhood, your office colleagues. It's something to do with that. I don't know which kind of community is in the power play in between both of you. Is it your family members or your neighborhood, or is there a lifestyle thing? Something is the people around you are talking about a lot of things. There's a lot of gossip going on, and your lover wants to tell you about that see, this is what has been happening around us, so we should be a little more cautious about it. And then we have the message of clarity, crystals. It's almost like you yourself can cleanse your environment. The lover of yours, whoever this person is, has a deep understanding that you, the viewer, the who is watching this video, along with the other person, the lover, have a lot of power to clarify things for the community, for the society, and bring more exposure to them about your relationship, to kill the gossip. It's something like that you can do things together, and you both hold a lot of power. Your lover recognizes that. So what is your lover's feelings? Giving and receiving, balance, and coming together. So your lover really wants to have a very balanced and interactive energy between both of you, and really wants to come together with you. It doesn't want to stay away from you, doesn't want to go behind the scenes or just leave you or abandon you. No, they are quite balanced in their thought process, and they also want you to be balanced. And because if you and your person are balanced in your thoughts, in your actions, then you really can bring balance in the community itself, about all the gossips, all the communications, and all the weird noises about both of you in the community. You can bring that to rest, and then you can come together in a very peaceful way. So your person is quite determined that he or she really wants to come with you and be with you and become one with you. It's these two cards, especially the balance card here and the coming together card, are almost like getting married, and in the most traditional sense, and surrendering to each other. So that's what their feelings are. What are their actions? Darkest fear, helplessness and hopelessness, and share love. So their actions is to come and explore the love that they have for you, to show it very clearly to you, but then they definitely have a lot of fear about doing that. They definitely have a lot of fear to be with you because of the community, because of the society somewhere, and they feel very helpless and hopeless. And for some reason, it is more likely that you both have together created that helplessness and hopelessness situation. You have created these boundaries around you in terms of relationship. What will happen if others come to know? For some reason, it looks like a very much office kind of setup where you, like, one of you is a client and the other one is a service manager, providing some kind of service to your company, and you both meet each other for work, but then slowly have fallen in love, and now you feel like it might be a crazy thing to confess in front of the colleagues that you both want to marry, or something like that. It's sounding of that kind, but your colleagues really don't care about your personal preferences and choices. They really want to take care of their own careers, their own life. You can now pick up this analogy and put in any circumstances in your neighborhood, in your family. Of course, people are concerned. Why are you behaving in a very weird way and very awkward way when this person is around? So they're concerned. They are talking because they don't have answers, and they're exploring and they're gossiping around it, because that's a fun thing to do, isn't it? You might also be doing that about someone else. But when it comes to you yourself, you are seeing that, okay, people are gossiping now, and should I disclose this, or should I just refrain from disclosing? And that's what is happening. And your lover has a lot of fear and feeling a lot of guilt and lack of courage to actually come out in open and tell it to anyone in an open way. But then your lover also recognizes that clarity is very much required. So with a lot of fear, a lot of apprehension, a lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking behind the scenes, your person will come up with this message to you that let's go out and make it public. Talk to everyone and tell them the reality, and let's marry each other, because that's what their feelings are. They are deeply in, truly in love with you based on these two cards. There's no denying about that. Uh, Surprisingly, the two best cards have come up for you, so I don't know what is in store for the rest of the pile. So I'm little worried for others, but very happy for you guys. So I really take this as an opportunity to congratulate you on such feelings that are coming towards you from your lover. So on that high note, I just want to uh, congratulate you and move on to the next pile. Hi, pile 2. This is your reading. So, what does your lover wants to communicate to you? So, the energy here is 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So, it's more of a very divine energy guiding them right now, and they might be little beyond your understanding. That's what I feel right now, because they are so much on a high right now in terms of their own energies, and the kind of connection that they share with you, the kind of feeling that they have with you. They might come like overbearing and over possessive, and not in a negative way, but that over caring for you, and you might be like, too much of honey, too much of sugar spoils the relationship. You might be feeling that way, but then they are so much in guidance or on a high with the divine guidance in terms of love with you, that they are acting in a little weird way in the most materialistic terms. And then peace offering. So they are trying to calm their energies down and come in a more subtle way, in a more acceptable way in the physical reality, but they are like over the top in their mind, and they really don't know how to handle the motivation that is being coming to their path about your love. So the first three cards that I'm going to show you now are talking about their feelings, and the next three cards are talking about their actions. So the first card is embrace, confront, and choose your battles. So what I see here is that they're feeling that now is the perfect time to come and propose you, and this is the last piece of the puzzle. But then because they are on a very high motivation right now because of the activated seventh chakra, and I feel that they are supremely motivated in their feelings right now. But then reality is harsh, and reality confronts them that and shows them that there are certain weaknesses in their personality, there are certain weaknesses in their financial situation, or there are certain weaknesses somewhere in their appearance. Trust me that everything might be normal for you, but in their own image for themselves, your lover, how he or she sees herself or himself, they are seeing these problems and trying to confront them. You may not see them, you may not be bothered about them, but it's more of their own self-image issues that always pulls them down, and then they feel that okay, I'm feeling so high, I'm feeling so motivated, but I need to correct some things about myself, so I might not propose right now, I might postpone it for later. That's the kind of feeling that they are having right now. They just have very low self esteem, low self confidence level, but on a parallel divine aspirations and motivation, the universe is pushing them very hard to go ahead and express things in a very natural way to you, and it's like the most obvious thing that the universe wants them to do, but then they have those issues. Their actions, they will work towards solving these issues. Healing begins, so they are working towards solving these issues. No doubt they have a lot of divine connection and divine energies helping your person to heal themselves, so they're working towards that and expressing their love to you, communicating their feelings to you. So what I'm going to tell you here is that when they come out and they'll express their feeling, it will be more like a news item without any emotions. Like they just want to communicate the facts and leave it to you to build up emotions around it. They will come in that way, and it might be little unreal for you, and it might be like, what kind of person is this who has so much high aspirations about this relationship, but when they have to confess it, they confess it in a very clear one or two sentences, cutting all the emotions down and cutting every aspect out of it, and they will surprise you, and they might be little irritating in that way. But then you, on the other hand, will be blessed with a superpower to listen to the soul rather than to what they're trying to just communicate. So somehow it's going to balance it out. That's what I'm seeing here. Like the universe is preparing this person in a very different way. While the universe is preparing this person, the universe is also working on you, and it's making you both compatible with each other. So it's like the universe is not leaving you behind. The universe is working with you also, and with all the blessings and the guidance that are pouring on your lover, some of it is also coming on your side to make sure that when you both come and say the beautiful lines to each other, you both are in such a state of mind that one's lack will not affect the other. It will be uh, taken care in a beautiful, balanced way. So nothing to worry here. It's matter of time because this healing will take little time. For some of you, it would be 6 weeks. For some of you, it would be 6 months, and anything in between. It's very easy for me to say 6 weeks and 6 months because I see a number six card here. But honestly, the timing is not that important. Knowing the fact that the universe is working with you and your lover and helping you to bring on the same page and same level of understanding for each other so that you can uh, help each other in different ways is more important. Knowing that fact is more important. So, congratulations on that, and I'll just move on to the next set of piles. So, pile 3, this is your reading, and the question that we are asking is, what does your lover want to communicate with you? So we have financial constraints. It came in reverse, which is good. So actually, I was holding it like this, and when I just to show you on the camera, I reversed it. So I will read it upside down because originally it came up upside down. And then we have energy healing. So what I see here is that your lover might have gone through great financial stress in last few months, depending on wherever he was situated on his financial situation. Early this year, he has only seen a downward movement, or she has seen only downward movement. But the lucky thing is that it's changing now. The financial constraints are getting lifted and healing energy is coming. So your lover wants to communicate to you is that now I'm financially bit more secure, so I'm little more available to invest my time and energy towards healing our relationship. I know because of my personal stress, our relationship between both of us is little off the track. That's what your lover wants to tell you. And now, since I'm recovering from my financial issues, I'm more available to bring our situation back on track. That's what your lover wants to communicate with you. So, the first three tarot cards here are going to talk about your lover's feeling, and the next three will be more about the actions. So, the first card is win or lose. Then we have base chakra. And new vitality. Wow. Your lover has a lot of clarity right now. The lover, although, has a lot of fear that you might not consider him or her back in your life because of the actions or the way this person behaved with you in the recent past, but then having that fear, this person really wants to face that fear with new vitality and without bothering about whether you take him or her back in your life or not. They just don't care about that. They just want to come and confess their love to you, although they have a fear that you might reject them. So it's a very innocent feeling that they have right now, and they want to implement that. Will they do that or not? That is a very different question. This is what they're feeling. So what they're going to do is the next three cards, which is solar plexus chakra. Okay, a lot of chakra energy, control, and throat chakra. Okay, the financial stress has put your person really off track. They have gone through a lot of stress and they are really imbalanced right now in their own personal life. They still are trying to find their ground, but then they know that they have neglected you. They know that they have treated you in a bad way. They are feeling guilty. They have a very strong feeling to come and confess uh, you about all that, and they want to claim the love back. Whether you will honor them or not, that is a different issue, but they don't care about it. They just want to confess their guilt in front of you and want to let go of the past, want to start a new beginning, and they don't want to control the narrative because uh, for some reason they have a lot of spiritual strength right now that they know they don't need to control the narrative. They don't need to actually create a story which sounds very miserable and pass on the guilt from their shoulders to you. They don't want to do that. They want to just come clean that this was the situation and this is what has happened, and they'll communicate it very clearly to you. So I don't think that they'll pass on the guilt, or they have any kind of intention that they just want to get rid of all that guilt and move on with their life. It's not that. They really want you back in your their life, but they know that you might have moved on. That's the kind of thing. But even though if you have moved on, they want you to be happy in your new life, and they want you to know what was their situation, and they really want you to be happy, and they seek your forgiveness. They don't really want to bother you in your present situation. They really don't want to bother you in creating any kind of mess in your life. Nothing like that. If you are willing to get along with them, and it's your choice, if you really want to go ahead and build a life with this person, that's your choice. But if you don't want to, they are not going to force you. They just want to seek your forgiveness, and uh, they just want to know what you want in life, and they want to know if you are happy or not. If you are not happy, they'll help you to be happy. If you want to be with them, they feel blessed about it. So something like that. I think I have tried to explain it enough so that you understand and you can take a more informed decision when this person shows up and tries to confess their true story in front of you. So that's your reading, pile 3, and just don't feel any kind of stress that this person will force you or make you feel guilty. No, that's not the intention. Pile 4, this is your reading. Let's get started. So, what does your lover want to tell you, or what is their love message for you? So let's see that. The broken heart. Okay. Sorry, I have not seen the cards before. If I have was supposed to see the cards before, I would have changed it. This card would have not been here. But I don't know. Just by one card itself, I don't want to make anything of it. I just want to. The very first message that I'm getting here is that your lover really feels that they are broken right now in some way. Maybe because of the current situation globally, or maybe you both are in different places right now and cannot meet each other, or something like that. They feel a little broken. That's what I feel seeing this card. But then, just by seeing one card, I just don't want to make any judgment. There's a reason why I have pulled more cards. Take charge of the situation. So I feel that your lover is broken in a certain way, and they also see that you are broken in a certain way because of whatever the situation is between you and him or her, and they just want to acknowledge that it's like the situation is tough, but we cannot keep thinking in self misery. We need to take charge of the situation, and we need to move out of the self misery and pity and the broken heart. We need to mend it. We need to move forward. We need to uh, decide where to go now. We cannot uh, just waste our lives around this broken feeling. We can either rebuild it, or we can decide to just move away from each other. We don't know, but we will come to know based on the other cards. But then this person is very much clear that whatever has happened, but we need to now take the next step. We cannot get stagnated here. So the first three tarot cards here are telling me about your lover's feeling, and then the next three will tell me about their actions. Okay, the feelings are quite positive. If you see the cards, they want to strengthen the bond that they share with you. Something has happened which has drastically drifted you apart, and for some reason, both of you have doubts about where you are headed in this relationship. But then this person has a feeling that this needs to be corrected. We cannot live in this confusion that in which direction are we going, and your lover's intention or understanding is that you both are moving in the same direction, and you both have same goals in mind in terms of love and relationship. And your person has very strong feeling or determination to come and show this uh, feeling of love to you. And this person has a very strange kind of self determination, which is not very usual. This person has a very deep desire and very meaningful desire to share this relationship with you, to spend their life with you, because they really seek your acceptance. The teach card here is more about to teach each other how it is to live life in a very zen kind of state. Like when two people are living together, it's almost like you fulfill each other wherever, like if you lack something, the other person is fulfilling that. It's a very seamless kind of thing where you both are taking care of each other in a very unsaid way. You understand each other, and that level of acceptance is there about, and that level of tolerance is there about the weaknesses that you both have, and this person has that kind of determination to develop that relationship to that level that you both can take care of each other in a very natural way without asking for it. Their actions towards would be take the lead, heal, and love. What I see here is that they understand whatever happened to you or between both of you or what they did to you was heartbreaking, and they understand for some reason they are also responsible for this situation to a certain extent. They want to take full blame. Blame is not the right word. Responsibility. They want to claim the responsibility for their actions, and they want to correct it, and they want to move on the right direction by applying the right emotional values and bringing, if there is an emotional wound, they want to give you the right treatment to that so that it gets fulfilled, or you recover from that wound in a very easy and effective way without scarring yourself for a very long time. Like, the scars should not be there. You should not see the scars in future and remember these bad times. They want to treat you in that way that the scars should be gone permanently, and they want to heal you in that way with whatever it may take, and gladly the universe is supporting them. This heal card here is telling me that the universe is bringing all the resources to your lover to help to heal this relationship and to bring you both together. The lover card is also this combination, the teach and lover card in the traditional tarot, for me is of a good marriage. So this person definitely wants to propose a marriage. I don't know whether this person is going to propose you immediately or 5 months down the line or 6 years down the line. I cannot guarantee you that, but definitely this person wants to propose a marriage to you and will do that somewhere down the line. But right now, the whole agenda for this person is to heal you and remove the scars permanently so that you can never see the scars and never feel that pain again. So that's your reading, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching this video, and do let me know your feedback and keep in touch. Bye bye.